We got a little fired up to get started. We did not have a momentous send-off from the South Kaibab trailhead, but we're off. This is what it looks like with the headlamp. Moon and the shadows are unbelievable, but we'll sign off till we get someplace we can see something. So we got about 3 miles to Phantom Ranch, the sign said.
That's
Trail.
awesome, because I'm going to take a dump.
The trail's gotten pretty technical.
Get me on camera saying that?
Yeah, you're still on camera. Colin's got to take a dump at Phantom. The trail is very technical right now. It's almost a hike, but we're getting there. But the sun's starting to peak. Fired up. We've been in the dark a long time. We can hear the river. I can see the river. There's no good words. I assume this is a little dark, but we can really see the red, see the color changes in the rocks. We can see the trail without our lamps. That's why we're here. Unbelievable. Let's go see what it looks like from this point. Sun's really trying to give us some light. You can see that. We can see. Yeah, I can see it. That is the Bright Angel Trail river crossing. I think you can see that. And over here, that's where we're headed. It's the Kaibab Trail crossing.
Look it up, I'll get you.
Later, we got all day. Say trail conditions on the first part of the South Kaibab were gnarly. Very hard to run at all. Much better now.
Actually, it feels good to open it up a little bit.
It's getting a little steep. We're heading down the river. I think Colin's taking a picture of me and I'm taking a picture of Colin. Little tricky footwork. There he goes. Kind of a hike around when it gets like this. That's where we're headed. feeling for where we came from. This is a big landmark. Long way to go. It's good to get here. I came all the way down to the river. Kind of wished I had my headlamp. You know, got a text from my friend David. We talked about this run and wanted it to help me remember why I love running. And he texted me and said, "Remember the why." All capital letters. I tell you what, this is the why. This is cheesy, but I mean, there's not words for this. I've never been to the Grand Canyon before, but it's unbelievable. Jeff Klein said, best trail running in the US. I see what he means. You can kind of see out there, the sun is really coming up, starting to really hit some of those upper peaks. So we're in the shade. We're gonna go through a sunrise, maybe a sunset, a lot of climbs. I tell you what, it's everything it's cracked up to be. There's no disappointment. We got a lot of work, but this is just unreal. Absolutely unreal. What do you think? That's all it's all about, huh? Taping each other. That's how we roll. Can't believe we made it down. I mean, got some work to do, but dude. Colin just said the next leg is going to be some work. We're at Bright Angel Campground. It's not too far from Phantom Ranch. We've filled up on water. We're refreshed, and I think really the climb starts now. It's going to be gentle for a while. Maybe, I think it's going to be kind of gentle through Cottonwood, and then go from there. And it's going to get fun. We're reunited.
Awesome.
It's all good. I looked at some stranger and thought it was my friend.
Someone else.
He's like, he said, I never came out. So I looked at some stranger and thought it was my friend. Have a good day. Yeah, so I thought Colin walked right past me, and it was a stranger. And then I thought Colin left me, and he was in the bathroom the whole time. So hallucinations might have begun, but we feel good, and it's kind of hard not to feel good out here. As we start our climb, kind of a sweet campsite over here. Right along this little creek. Very cool people so far. Just starting to run into people now. I think the campers, Phantom Ranch folks, we're starting to see. Up, up, up. We are at Phantom Ranch, and selfie with the deer. Sound of the water's good. Phantom Ranch cabins. I always see the sun. We're in the shade. It's gonna get hot when that sun gets overhead, but for a while, we're doing good. You can feel a little grade going up. It's kind of cool where you just don't know what's going to be around this curve. It's not like you're running a rail to trail and it just goes off forever in the distance. A lot of corners, a lot of surprises. I know I'm taking a lot of video through here, but I can't help it. It's unreal. We're down the river level, starting our low climb, but really, we're just at the base of these canyon walls. We're snaking around. Before, on the way down, we had like a sheer rock wall on one side, and then a drop off on the other. But now that we're down here, I think this is called the box. We're boxed in. We're in a big chute in the canyon. Water's echoing off the walls. The trail's in perfect running shape. Temperature's not bad. Gotta soak this in. Might get to be in the high 80s later today. See if I can get Colin behind me. Got a long way to go, but for now, I'd say we feel really, really good. Kind of getting to that point in the day where it feels like we're putting a dent in it. We know we got a long way to go. I'm trying to think about that. I'm trying to think about the slow uphill we have between Bright Angel and Cottonwood is going to be a slow downhill coming back, which is going to be, I think, kind of sweet mercy. After we do that really steep north ascent, after the pump house residence, try to show these steep rocks. Immediately to our right, just straight up in the air. Relentless forward progress, and it is getting narrow. I mean, I don't know, it's deceiving. I tell you what, it feels like these canyon walls at some places are only about 30 feet apart. Getting close to 4 hours since we started. make sure we keep eating. Thinking a lot about the people at home that I guess they thought anything. Some people thought it was badass. Some people thought it was stupid. Some people were just worried about us. Kind of get all three. I just feel like this place is so amazing. But it's going to be hard to compare anything else running-wise from this. I mean, it's not a race. We got no bibs, of course, but I've just never seen anything like this. And as amazing as it is from the rim, taking pictures yesterday, at the immensity of this thing, that was kind of terrifying. It just looks unbelievable. You get down in here, and instead of like watching it on TV, you're right in the middle of it. And it's just amazing. I mean, I guess, yeah, how we're going to come back out of this, it's kind of frightening. But we made it down. One foot in front of the other. It's kind of cool right here. I'm underneath the rock ledge. Just going to keep moving. I feel like our pace, after we got off that initial Kaibab section, which was just hard to run at all, has picked up nicely. Long time in between Phantom Ranch and Cottonwood. I think we knew it. Looking at the map, there's the sun. Sun's finally on us. Still doesn't feel too hot though. Yeah, we knew it was going to be a long time in between. I think it's one thing to look at it and say, whatever, that's 9 miles or something. Getting those miles in on this gentle upslope is another matter. We're okay. Nobody's hurt. We know the hard climb's coming, and we're really just planning on hiking the worst part up, saving energy for the return trip, for that giant downhill section that's going to go from the North Rim all the way back to Bright Angel. And holy crap, look where we are. There are people, there's a bathhouse. Hallelujah. First people we've seen in a while. Thank God. Got it right here. Alright.
Hey, how's it going?
We're gonna go up all the way up and back. We're started here. 7 miles? Alright. Now we're to Cottonwood. And we're gonna go up to here. Say we're tired?
No.
I think this is the part where in any long run you just soon be a little closer to the end than what you are. It's gonna start going up. Looking forward to a steep hike that we don't have to really run much. Push off the legs and just keep moving, but something strangely comforting about finally getting to damn Cottonwood and seeing other people. I kind of think they think we're idiots, and I don't know that absolutely disagree at this point. Water's full. We got another water station 1.5 miles away. On the way up. So we're through Cottonwood. That was huge. Filled up water. Saw people. We showed you a little bit of that. But working our way to this pump house residence, which is only 1.5 miles, 2 miles from there. So it's kind of nice to get another landmark. It's sooner than later. But honestly, we're tired. We've been basically climbing at some level since Bright Angel, although not real steep. We're really transitioning into this climb. Kind of see the river is down below us much more. So nobody can laugh. I see a lot of hiking until we get to the North Rim. There's going to be a lot of hiking getting us home. Want to be careful. We don't want to cramp up and really get ourselves into a situation. We're both really pooped. It'll be a big step to get to the point where we get to turn around and start coming back. But all in all, we're tired. We're okay. I think any long run like this, you have these places, and we did not think this was going to be easy. But the breakfast calories are long gone. The initial adrenaline of just seeing this place has faded a lot. I mean, it's still amazing. I wouldn't say you get bored of it, but I think yesterday on the rim, it was intimidating. And today on the down, felt very accomplished to make it down to the river, blow past there. We were feeling good. I don't think we were going too hard. Our paces will show that it was not an aggressive run, but this is just no joke. We're probably in the vicinity of 5 to 6 miles to the North Rim. I think this is going to be by far the worst part until we have to come back up Bright Angel, and that'll be god-awful. And we know that. So that's why we are not trying to do anything stupid through here. We are about 5 hours and 40 minutes in terms of where we thought and hoped we'd be. I don't think that's crazy. Still hiking. We have something to look at again. A massive waterfall over there. So we're sort of trudging ahead. It's kind of cool to have something like that pop up. I give you something to look at. Got some climbing to do. I think it was almost shy of 4,000 feet up from the pump house residence to where we're heading. So we're just going to take our time. We are slowly getting toward, I think it's called like Supai Tunnel. It's the next landmark we're kind of looking forward to. Got a little section here that honestly we could probably run a little bit, but we're still in energy conservation mode, kind of popping in and out of the sun. Got a long trip back, Just doesn't feel like this is the time to be aggressive. Probably there's no time to be aggressive anymore today. We'll be in survival mode, and that's all right. I tell you, it's amazing that from the pump house residence, you know, we were down there, all the way down to the river. You can't even see it, which feels pretty good that we've come that far up. I think the tricky part is that we got to get up there. We're getting there. A hike is a hike. We're moving forward. Say, definitely every step is getting us closer to where we want to go. The trail's gotten a little bit dicey here and there on the north Kaibab climb after the pump house, but this section right here is beautiful. It's going to be really interesting to see how our legs react once we make the turn at the top. There's like a bathroom and a place that shows there's water, although we've been told that water's not going to be on, which is okay. But that's a couple miles after the tunnel, and we're kind of going to declare that our north rim spot. It looks like that's where the trail kind of hits one of the roads. So I don't know what the official spot is. To me, if there's a bathroom that close to the rim on the trail, I think we'll call it good enough. Hope we get there. We're so close now, I can't imagine not doing it, but I think I've learned a little something, definitely out here, but with the running in general. It's never okay to take something for granted. A good first half does not guarantee a good second half. And a rough first half doesn't mean you're done for the day. Should have just a touch of downhill through here, which is honestly just a little bit depressing because we know we just as soon keep going up at this point, I think. Because we know that's where we got to go. Feet feel good. You know, I mean, I'm tired, not hurt. I've not had cramping issues. Little tightness in the shoulders, I think, from wearing this pack. But nothing that I feel concerned like I shouldn't be feeling this or this is unusual or something like that. Holy cow. Just gonna soak this in a little bit. We're high enough now that I can just barely even hear that river. So I think I'll check in again at the tunnel. We'll see what that's all about. We're still looking for the Supai tunnel. We got to be getting close. It's a little slow. We're tired. There's been some extremely steep sections, just stairs basically that we gotta have to huff up. I'm waiting for Colin a little bit. We're putting a little distance between each other. We're not chatty right now, but that's okay. We're not mad at each other. It's just focus and keeping going. So, man, we've come up a long way. If you can see behind me here, said the river's long gone. You can see some trees and stuff up at this elevation now, and nice little flat spot. Again, the watch is frustrating. Satellites have been tough with how narrow these canyons are. So our estimates are a little off on where we are, but once we get to Supai Tunnel, we're only about 2 miles to go. And even the way we're hiking, about 25-minute miles right now, I mean, it's doable. Our time's not unreasonable. It's a scary trip back, but we're going to make it back. Got plenty of food, water. It's just getting into guts now. Not the most fun part of the trip, but this is kind of that part that if you don't get through this, you don't get to say you did something like this, so we'll take it. We're dragging. According to the map, This tunnel we're going through is only a mile from the rim. So what the hell? This was a lot further from Pump House than what we thought. But the good news is the top is a lot closer to here than what we thought. I haven't seen any working animals today. I think we got started early enough. I don't know what'll happen on the way back. And we got more water. Say we've reached the point of stubbornness. We got high enough we're in the trees, which we haven't really seen all day. There's a bathroom basically on this trail at the north rim that we're trying to get to. And that would be our turnaround spot. But seems like it's always further than what we think. Alright, so we're making a tough call. We're approaching 8 hours and 45 minutes. We just know we're knocking on the door, but the maps are not totally bogus. I mean, we're close. But partially we're tired, but big picture, we're going to be finishing in the dark. We got people counting on us getting back. Geez, we got families wanting us to get back safe, so we're going to swallow our pride. We think we're within 2 miles of the top, if not even less. But looking up, we still see some rocks up above us. If we knew it was just a couple more switchbacks, maybe, but every time we think we just got a couple more. Still a good day. The plan is to fast hike back down as best we can and try to do some trotting once we get down the river. I'm flipping the camera back on because we're kind of reached a new phase in the adventure. I know we just told you we turned around. Now we're going to get back and see where we turned around and probably cry, but we're putting this on the board. I think for the training we had, and we're pretty proud of ourselves, and the whole attitude's changed now that we're heading back down. We're moving faster. Spirits up. We're talking again. I'm trying to ignore the fact that this was taking. Yeah, where we go. We were on radio silent for a while. Wasn't we were mad?
Not bad, concentrating.
It was concentrating, and at the end of the day, it just felt like, oh, 3 more switchbacks and we'll be there. 3 more switchbacks, and you know, after 20 switchbacks and you're not there, it's a hard decision. I think now that we made it, it's not like a relief that we quit as much as a relief that it was time. And I know I was kind of getting nervous at how long this return trip's going to be. I mean, that turnaround, as hard as that decision was, Colin said it, I mean, that's halfway. We got to go over every log, take every step. Well, mission mission to get back to the pump house. Going pretty well. Definitely cutting about 10 minutes a mile off hiking down versus hiking up. Maybe not that much, but it's better. Here's our bridge. It's no less amazing to see this on the way down. We were talking just now, Colin and I, where these climbs are so steep. It's no joke going down. After this bridge, we left our mark here at the Manzanita Rest Area. I'm telling you what, this was a refuge. Felt really good to get back here. We're full of water, which was getting a little low. We got 17 miles to go. Way behind schedule of what we thought, but you know, I'm probably repeating myself, but we feel good. Besides being tired, we really respected this. I think in my mind this was going to be the hardest thing I'd ever done. I really felt that, but what I didn't know was how hard the hardest thing I've ever done might be. We're in the flats now. We might try to get a little bit of a trot going now. We just didn't want to risk anything with tired legs. The descent from the North Rim was just no joke. I think I'm going to go back and look at some of the other videos on the North Climb. It's going to be a little dark. It's going to be, I think if someone just saw that part of the video montage, they might want to call in some help for me. Life's good. Remembering the why again. Kind of debating if I'd even want to go look off the South Rim or not, or if I'd be sick of it. If I'd want to go look off the South Rim tomorrow morning or not, or if I'd be sick of it. But I think we're going to have to. I think it's going to sink in a little bit exactly what we did. I think I put the fear of God in us yesterday when we saw it. At least it did me. But winding around, I'm kind of wondering if we're getting ready to get back in the box, or the walls get real tight. But stuff looks familiar. Definitely a familiarity to this stuff. It's not like it feels like we've never been here before, but I think at our fatigue level, kind of plays tricks on you too. You might swear you know where you are. I took a picture of a cactus and a red flower on the way out. And I started obsessing over finding that again. And I did, but I saw a lot of cacti that I thought for sure was my cactus before I finally found it. So. You know, we knew there'd be some hiking, but we really didn't want to hike all the way back out. And we really felt it was so rough before we turned around that, I don't know, I didn't know how much we were going to run, but we're running. Trail running, baby. So it's a hike run, like we knew it would be. But I think it's sitting better with us, that we're actually picking up our feet, getting some decent miles in. We're running. That's why we came. Nothing wrong with hiking. I think Colin and I came to run. So, here we go. The river's on our right now. It's nice to be down close to the water. It's not so bleak and desolate as it was way up on top. That was hard. See off in the distance maybe that trail. Oh, it goes way up there and bangs right. No Phantom Ranch yet. That's okay. Can't hardly believe it. Bright Angel Phantom Ranch. Yee-haw! Boy, that was a long time, but in some ways I almost thought the return trip from Cottonwood was a little bit easier than the way out. Sun's down. We were downhill. Kind of were just in a good mood because we had turned around. So we're going to see if the canteen's open. Have us a snack. This is a welcome sight. I can't even tell you how good this looks to us. Thank you. So we just blew through Phantom Ranch, Bright Angel Campground. Met some cool people. Should have sold them some ibuprofen for about 40 bucks a pill, but we were too nice. This is the Bright Angel Bridge. If the map's right, which probably not too off, I don't know, but we're looking at 9 miles, roughly 4,000 feet up. So got some work to do, but we're kind of pumped that we're here. That's it. This is the home stretch. It's gonna hurt. This is the home stretch. We're an hour 14 of the adventure. We're grinding on Bright Angel. She's kind of taking her sweet time getting us up the hill, but honestly I don't know if that's a bad thing for us right now. It's starting to get kind of dusky. No headlamps yet. We can still see pretty well. Very well actually, but they'll be coming out. Now we're getting a little quiet again. Everything's fine. Just that late part of a very, very long run where as much as you love to run, as much as this canyon walls are amazing to see, and seeing and hearing the Colorado River just rolling next to us, you just can't deny you want to be done. But I think if you don't taking this video only because sun's setting. It's almost like everything's glowing right now. There's a really cool light all of a sudden. Got a bunch of pink clouds across those, but it's kind of surreal looking, the lighting down here on Bright Angel. Soon it'll be headlamp time. Some of the last looks we're going to get at this stuff before it gets dark. Just going to do a little bit of headlamp chatter. We're working up Angel. We're moving. The worst thing is that we can see lights, like building lights, probably the lodge or whatever, the restaurant at the top. It's just kind of a reminder how far we have to go. So all right, the late inning MVP is John Newmeyer. Came down and met us when things were getting in their darkest hour, I think. I really wanted to sit down for a while and just catch up later, and Colin said, I can see my dad. He's right here. So we can see buildings, we can see the little pedestrian signs. Clear shot.
You want to get a quick picture of that sign?
Sure. Colin? Dude. It's awesome. Thank you, John. Well, here it is. I don't even know how far that was. Our GPS could be anywhere from 46 to 110. We did it. More to come. Holy crap.